Welcome back to our YouTube channel. We're going to talk about Excel custom functions, also known as UDFs or user-defined functions. In the first part of this video series, we will cover creation of a custom function based on existing Vba code. Well, you might ask that with the over 400 built-in Excel functions, why would we need a custom one? Well, the truth of the matter is that we all deal with very unique situations, and oftentimes it is easier to write Vba snippet than it is to construct a complex formula incorporating multiple functions. As an example, I think that anyone who has ever constructed a nested if function that is at least 7 levels deep would really appreciate the select case syntax that Vba offers. In addition, it might be easier for users who are not particularly Excel savvy to use UDFs versus trying to understand a complex Excel formula. Let's see if we can figure out a way of creating a spell number function that will convert a numeric value into English words. One of the biggest misconceptions about Excel UDFs is that in order to create them, you need to know how to code in VBA. And that is not entirely true. If you need to create a UDF from scratch, surely you need to know how to code in VBA. However, to use an existing code, no coding skills are required. You need to know how to do two things. One is how to perform a Google search, and the second essential skills is how to do copy and paste. Doing the Google search comes in handy because there are a lot of resources, and I mean a lot of them, that offer Vba code for us to borrow for free, absolutely legally. So to demonstrate, let's just type spell number function into the Google search, Excel. And the first result that I see, hopefully that's going to be the case for you as well, is how to convert numeric value into English words in Excel. The source is Microsoft's own knowledge base, so we can probably trust it. And if we scroll down, we can actually see this Vba code that we can copy and incorporate in our solution. After we copied our code, the next step is we need to paste it into the Visual Basic editor window. To do that, we can use one of two methods. One is we can go to the Developer tab and then select Visual Basic. And the other way, as you can see, there is the shortcut, which is Alt and F11 key. If you do not have the Developer tab available on your Excel installation, you can easily add it by going to the File, Options, selecting the Customize ribbon, and making sure that the Developer tab is selected, like so, and then click OK. So let's open the Visual Basic Editor window. I'm going to use the shortcut Alt F11. I'm going to select my project, right mouse click on it, go to the Insert and select a new module. And I'm going to paste my code into that new module. This is where the pasting skill comes in handy. That is it. We're ready to use this custom Excel function that is called spell number, and it takes one argument, which is called my number. Let's use our new Excel function. I'm gonna type =, spell number, just as I would with any other Excel function. Then I'm gonna select my number, so let's use the US foreign debt, 17,633,000,000,000. That is 9 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Close my parentheses, and it looks like the function is working. The other way to use this function, of course, we can type in our number, 17,633,000,000,000. Let's make sure that it is visible. And then reference that cell, which is A2, in our function. The result should be the same because the numbers are exactly the same. There are some limitations. You cannot work with the quadrillions, but you can spell some really large numbers or some really small numbers if you need to. So to do some additional testing, let's say we need to spell 7,458.25. So spell number A6. Looks like the function is working. Let's make it more interesting. Let's pick a number, a random number between 1 and 2 billion. So let's use the rand between function. Specify our bottom parameter as 1 billion. And the top one is 2 billion. Let's copy the function and let's see what the result is. That's an interesting number, $1,396,748,577 and no cents. I would like to point out the importance of performing these types of quality assurance tests to make sure that the code that we are using actually works and gives us the results that we expect, especially considering the fact that we did not even look at the code. We're just relying on Microsoft's reputation and we're entrusting into them to give us the code that actually works. You can now download the Excel Workbook with this VBA code by clicking on the link provided below this video. Stay tuned. In the next video, we will have the audacity of improving this VBA code and making this function even better.